There's butter on my phone, that's never good. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god, why do I sneeze like a freaking cockatoo? Ugh. Hi there, so for this last autumn makeup look of this week, I thought I'd make this like a kind of more talky tutorial, oh I don't want to call it tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing, makeup look thing. Yeah, I thought I'd just make this like a kind of more chatty, as they say, video, just because I'm in the mood for that, to be honest. I've just come back from work and that is why I am currently like trying to get some makeup off so that I can have like a fresh start. I'm not going to take all my makeup off, I'm literally just going to take the foundation off. So just to let you know, I'm not starting with a complete bare face, but whatever. So I'm literally having to film this after work and it is literally gone like 6. Because this is literally the only time I have left to film this, so the lighting might get a little bit bad towards the end of this video because it's gonna, you know, start getting dark very, very soon, which is slightly irritating, but we have to stick to my self-imposed schedule, so there you go. I just went to the Krispy Kreme drive-thru and look at my donuts. I'm so happy. This brings me so much happiness. I had one of the caramel shakes. It literally tasted like diabetes, but it was delicious. Okay, right, I think I've got as much off as I want to have gotten off. I'm just going to go over some more moisturiser. This is the Nivea Daily Essentials Oil-Free Moisturising Cream, which I've been using for a while, although I feel like this is starting to run out, so I need to get another moisturiser. I might get this one again. I mean, it was pretty good. I didn't really have any issues with it, but I quite like to just try different things and experiment with things, so I might get something different. And what am I looking for? Well, first I need to consult my little plan, because obviously I've practiced these makeup looks and I write down what I do so that I don't forget. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my moisturiser with the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Illuminating Primer. Blur primer actually, and yeah, I quite like to mix moisturiser and primers together just because it saves a lot of time. So if I'm in a rush, you might as well, and I just can't be asked to kind of draw this out really, so I'm going to mix these together and just put them on my face. I'm going to do my like eye makeup first, because I always do my eye makeup first, because when you're using a lot of heavy eyeshadow you're going to get loads of fallout, so you might as well do your eye makeup first. And to make a base I'm going to use this MUA, what's it called, Cover and Conceal Kit in Porcelain, and I use this colour here. I just get my finger and I literally just rub this over my eyelid. I actually really like this concealer for eye priming the eyelids. I think it just really kind of gets rid of that purple discoloration. It's weird because I find like it gives better coverage on the eyes than it does in other places on the face, so I like to use this on the eyes quite a lot. And you'll have seen in my other videos I use the Sleek colour correcting palette quite a bit as well, or sometimes I'll just use like a darker concealer, because sometimes I'll just accidentally buy concealers that are too dark, which we all probably do from time to time, and you know, you need to get another use out of them, so I use them on my eyelids because it doesn't really matter if your eyelids are dark because you're just going to put a load of stuff on the top of it anyway. And like, you can just really see the difference in the two just from that, like one that's like normal skin and one is like a red purpley mess. Just going to get a sponge and pat that in a bit more. Okay, next I need to set that in place, and I've been using this in literally all of the autumn makeup videos. It's a collection pressed powder, and I've basically been using this on my eyes because there's like barely anything left. So it's good for eyes rather than doing like a full face, because I actually do like using this for like my full face, but obviously there's barely anything in it, so I'm just using it for eyes now until it runs out really. The good thing about this is that I can afford to keep topping it up because it's only £1.99, so. But I am going to try some different powders this month, although I may end up buying another one of those at some point because they're just so good for the price. And this is in the shade Ivory, I think. It's the lightest one, and it is literally like, it's basically white, but it does have a slight pink tone to it, so it's kind of like a pinky white. But it's really good for me, I find. Just make sure that there's no creases on before I pat that in. You don't want to be patting creases in with powder. Sorry that is really repetitive that I use this palette in all of these videos, but it is literally like the perfect autumn makeup palette, which is why I've used it in all of them. And I think I'm actually going to start with the same colour that I've been using for my crease in all of them, and that's the one that I've got my finger on. It's like an orangey brown toned colour, and I actually love this. It's just really good for the crease, I think, especially for autumn makeup, so I'm sorry if I'm being really repetitive by like I keep using that, but I'm using it for a reason because it's good. Okay, because I applied that ridiculously, I'm gonna like blend it out with a blending brush. But like, you know what I mean, right? This is like the perfect autumn colour. This is the browny orange, you know, it's perfect. I feel like bread, I meant to say red, brown, orange, yellows, golds, bronze, copper. I feel like they're the perfect autumn colours, so I'm trying to incorporate them in all of the looks I've done. Purple as well I feel is quite autumny. My second look was like a kind of predominantly purple plum kind of coloured one. Autumn is just the best for makeup in my opinion, it's just so fun. Next I'm getting this sleek contour kit. I think it's called the Face Form Contour Kit, and it's in the shade Medium. And I'm just using this colour on the end that my finger's on. Again, it is kind of like an orangey brown, but it's a shimmery coloured version of that. And I'm going to put that through my crease, kind of over and a little bit under what I've already done. In we go, lads. The thing is, I actually can't really see what I'm doing because the lighting is not great. So let's just hope that this doesn't look really bad. Next I'm going in with this sleek palette. I think it's called like Ultra Mattes Brights V1. I think that's what it's called. It's got a really weird name. I'm using the yellow colour here, the bright yellow on the end here. And I'm just going to apply this to the kind of main base of my eyelid, under where I've done all of that kind of orangey brownness. I'm probably just going to go in my finger to put this on actually. Sometimes I find that's just the best way to get pigmentation, is to just go in with your finger. Next I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm going to use the colour with my finger is on, and that's called Honey Pot, I believe. It's literally like a goldy shimmery colour. And I'm going to just pat this onto the outer third a little bit. It's not going to do much, just, you know, a little bit extra, because why not? Desperately need to put something under the brows because I've brought my eyeshadow way too high. I think I'm going to use Heaven in that same Too Faced palette. It's literally like a vanilla-y white colour. And I just get this like flat top kind of brush and pack that under the eyebrow and kind of into the eyeshadow that I've done, just to kind of diffuse it out slightly. If that makes sense. Right, we're going to attempt to do some liquid liner, just a black wing, and I have the Maybelline Master Ink Satin, I believe that's what it's called, liner, and we're just going to do what we would normally do, and put on some eyeliner. I'm going to put some pencil eyeliner on, as I do, and I'm going to use the same one I've been using, which is the New Look Pure Colour, literally because this is the only eyeliner that I have in me that wants to work. I don't know if it's the sharpeners I'm using, but I swear to God, like all of my eyeliners just like, they get messed up when I sharpen them and they won't they won't work properly. And this one is so small that it barely sharpens either. So luckily I get paid in literally 2 days, so I'm going to buy a shit ton of eyeliner. So I'm literally just going to apply this to my top and bottom waterlines. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more mascara, even though I have already got quite a bit of mascara on. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Superstar. Oh my god, my voice, what's happened? I'm going to use the L'Oreal Superstar mascara. I'm just using the black end though. I would normally use the primer as well, but because we've already got stuff on, it would be a bit pointless. Right, time for the base. So I've already used that Makeup Revolution primer, and I just want to do a bit of colour correcting, and I'm going to use the Natural Collection green concealer and just put a little bit of this on my blemishes and any red areas of my face, although I can't tell what's red because of the lighting. Next we're going to use the NARS, what's it called? NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is in a light shade, which I believe is called Siberia. There you go. I actually love this foundation, not gonna lie. Like, I was a bit like skeptical about it at first, but actually I've grown to appreciate this foundation quite a lot. I feel like this lighting is a little bit better. You can kind of actually see my face a little bit better now. So I might as well just finish in here. I've got a layer of that foundation on. It actually looks really good. I don't know why I'm so critical of this foundation. I felt like, because it's such a raved about foundation, I was very kind of like, I think I expected too much from it. Like, I expected it to literally make me look like another person or whatever. And now that I'm looking at it, actually it looks really good. Like, it looks good. Next, I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, which complements this foundation very well. I'm just going to put this in areas that need concealing. So, I'm always run out of this, which is really sad. But what we need to do is set it, and I'm going to use the NYC Smooth Skin Powder. And this is actually pretty decent, I quite like it, but I don't know if I'd necessarily buy it again. I'm pretty sure NYC got discontinued from Superdrug anyway, so I'm not even sure if I could buy it if I wanted it. It's not a bad powder, it's definitely not my favourite. Like, I've tried better ones, but and obviously loose powders are just a bit of a fuss, to be honest, so like they're a kind of thing that I don't use on a daily basis. Like, I do use them occasionally, like I will buy them and stuff, but I just find it really hard to do them fast, and like when I really need my makeup done quite fast. I mean, but I will obviously use them on days where I actually have like longer and stuff to spend on my makeup. Right, we're gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette, Golden Sugar 2, I believe that's what it's called. I'm gonna use this bronzy coloured matte shade here, just to dust on my cheekbones a little bit, to give me some colour. And I'm using this Real Tennis brush. I'm going to use a blush in the same palette now, and which one am I using? According to my sheet of paper, I'm using this one here. It's got a kind of highlighty feel to it, but I think it's pretty, and we're going to pop this on our cheekies now. Next, we've got to do some highlight, of course. And I wanted to use the MUA Strobe and Glow, the powder in that, which is just like a very kind of matte highlighter, because I feel like people neglect matte highlighters sometimes, and it actually looked good when I practiced it. But I broke it, so I can't use it. But I'm just going to go in with the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, which is a favourite of mine. Of course, this is a shimmery one, but we're just going to add it on with a bit of shimmer. I do want to invest more in some like kind of slightly more natural highlights, you know, less shimmery, more matte, just a bit more natural highlights, because I have loads of like, well, I don't have loads, I have like about 3, but you know, that's loads to me, glimmery highlights, but I need some more kind of matte ones, I think. And I'm going to go and contour brush just to apply a bit that to my cheekbones, my nose, or cupid's bow, my chin, you know, the places that you put it in. Eyebrows are already done, but I am gonna spruce them up a little bit because it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been like many an hour since I've touched them. First, I'm gonna run through them with some clear gel. This is the Collection mascara. So earlier I used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso, which I think is the second darkest shade. And so I'm just gonna use that again and just kind of go over what I've done. I have no idea if I can say in the camera. I'm just gonna try my best. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with the end colour on this sleek contour kit. And I'm just going to get a brush and I'm going to place this underneath my eyes. Obviously, put a bit more mascara on my bottom lashes because we really need it. I'm going to put some lip balm on because we got a serious case of the foundation lips going on. And, you know, we're not in year 9 anymore, are we? I'm going to go in with the Berry Lip. And I'm using 2 lipsticks. The first one is from Barry M, and this is called 156. I think it's called Vava Violet. I feel like that's what it's called, Vava Violet. But I could be wrong, but I think that's what it's called. And it looks like this. It looks really berry-like, but it actually comes out quite pink on the lips, which is why I'm going to go over it with another lipstick in a minute. But we will start with this as our base. Okay, we want to make this a little less pink and a little bit more berry. And to do that, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Atomic Shade lipstick. This is called Make It Right, and that's what it looks like. It's slightly purple. And I'm just going to put this over the top of that, really. So, that's pretty much done. Again, I'm really sorry that I couldn't get this in better lighting, but you know, I have limited time available to film these videos, especially when I give myself freaking deadlines, which it has helped me be more productive, but it also can be a bit annoying when you realise that you have things like work and other commitments, and you have to kind of fit in all these bloody makeup videos. And not that I don't enjoy them, I love them. I wouldn't do them otherwise, but it is sometimes you just have to kind of scramble things together. But oh my god, now it's done. I'm loving this makeup look. I almost want to like go out and do something. This makeup is really good. Like, and it is very autumn because, you know, it's quite dark and stuff. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna, you know, like brush my hair and shit, but you know, I think that's it for this video really. So I hope that you enjoyed 5 days of autumn makeup. I hope that there's at least one look in here that you enjoyed or liked. And obviously I will be back again soon. Next video I think is going to be a first impressions, which I'm going to do those every single month because I love them. And it's an excuse to buy makeup, which I don't need an excuse to buy makeup, but you know. So that will be my next video. I think that's up next Friday, I believe. So in a week. I don't know when I'm putting this video up. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!